Hey guys, welcome to another video from Relics of War. My name is Cole, and this video is going to be all about how to make friends in the new jumping puzzle with the Sky Pirates patch that just came out. Hey, look at this. Right behind the waypoint you're supposed to go to. That waypoint makes it look like it says FFS. You know what that stands for? Let's move on. The waypoint you want to go to, so here's Lion's Arch. It's right there in Gandharan Fields. Not too hard to get to. So you'll go there. And I'm not going to be too thorough on how to get up the jumping puzzle. Dolphy has a lot of videos on that kind of stuff. Yeah. If I have nothing to say, and I'm ascending the jumping puzzle or whatever, you'll see random bits where I speed up the process. Alright, so we've got some locations here now. Right here's what I call the ground level under the front of the ship. That's how people typically refer to it. We could use some terminology that's a little more concise. Like, I have concise terminology for this part here, which is actually something I'm going to refer to more often, because up here people tend to struggle on these bars a lot getting up. So when I drop a portal like that one over there, I usually do it up here. I'm going to go help this guy real quick. Anyway, so that area up there I call the monkey bars. If, as a kid, you spent a lot of time on monkey bars, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, the monkey bars. Right here. This is a position where you're going to want to drop portals, in my opinion, because people tend to be here, they see that you dropped it, and they get the boost. Where you're porting them to is the next question, and I'll show you here in a sec. Now this location is oftentimes where people will drop portals and think they're being pretty helpful. The problem is, on top of the ship, up there, the top of the ship, that's where people typically want to be, because that's the diverging point between the goggles for the achievement and the chest for the exotic. So they get their choice if they get portaled up there. If you drop a portal here and bring them up to this ship, they might be expecting someone else's portal. They'll come here and be like, crap, and they have to go back down, which isn't terrible, but why create confusion? Especially with the newbies, they get pretty confused. So we're going to move on. We're going to get to the top level of the ship. Alright, so here we are on top of this tube, just after those pedestals over there. And so this is where portal is going to be really handy. It creates a safety net for you. But it doubles. If you're successful, then you can help people like this guy chilling here if they fall. Oh, he already fell. Anyway, people that are coming up this over here and they get to where my portal is stand to benefit from the portal. I get pretty high, so I'm going to do this right now. Good chance I'll miss, but that's okay. I have a portal. Okay, I made it. So now, if I can get going fast enough, I like to do one jump just to be sure I know where the next platform is going to be. Also, my gameplay is a little jittery, so I'm not quite as smooth. Not that I'm super smooth anyway, but you know. See, now I'll put this here. Maybe someone will benefit, maybe not. We'll see. But I don't have to stay here. So, alright, at this point you got a choice. You can either start going up to go to the goggles, which I will do later. First I'm going to show you how to be helpful to people at that diverging point I was talking about, where they have their options. So let's get over there. Almost got set on fire, that's cool. You're going to have to kick some ass for a second. Okay. So to help people at the monkey bars, as I described, this is the best place. Some people like to port down here, or start their port down here. I don't, because that creates awkward footing for people when they first show up. In fact, this spot's awkward enough, but it buys you a little more time to be that low. So, we're going to drop our portal. Now, notice I'm stifling my fall as best I can with the different lips and edges on the terrain. I'm going to come up here. There's actually nobody at the monkey bars right now other than one. That's okay. You can come down here. You got a little time. You can look around and see where you're most likely to get people that want this. May just drop it. No one's going to take it. Whatever. Alternatively, you could look at the top of the ship real quick down here. Not the top, the middle deck. And you can see if anybody's there and decide, hey, I'll just put it there instead. So, that's how you get people up here to the middle of the ship, where they have the option of running over... Let's kill this guy. Here, to jump down to the chest. Or running back that way, where we came from, to head up to the goggles. Okay, so this part gets a little shifty. Thank God my portal will be ready, though I don't think I'll need it. In fact, I don't think I will use it. You make this jump over here to get back to where you were, along the way. If you miss, there's a pipe down here that you can most likely land on. You probably won't die. I've had a few bad few bad experiences, so let's do it. Yep, see, I did that to demonstrate, okay? Now you kind of run into the wall so you stay a little bit at higher elevation, and then you jump and go left a bit. Now I butt up against the wall as hard as I can, then I take just one step to the left, and I jump. This part's fun. Missing that one sucks. Now here you're going to aim for the right half of the platform. You're not going for the center of the other gear, you're going for the right half. And if you end up landing on the other gear, hope to God you don't die. Here we go. Okay, cool. What I try and do is position this so that I'm not in combat when I get bumped up. Okay, not in combat. That makes it so the leap will send me further. Okay. So what you're going to do from here, this is for portaling, not jumping off. What you're going to do here is you're going to stand just a little outside the edge of the center, so you're kind of on the green, almost middle circle. And you're going to aim toward, see this bar here? This last bar right there. There's a platform that protrudes the most right here. Why am I describing it when I can walk up to it? So, I'm going to be about here, drop my portal, and I'm just going to jump toward that thing. I will land right there, which is good. Let's go get my Guilty Hunter in a second. First, so there you go. I mean, that's a pretty concise way to go about things. You just, as you're dropping down, hit the edges, don't land in the center of those platforms. Now, I saw someone last night doing a really cool trick. They were dropping the portal here, and then they were just doing the jump, normally. And you have to be really good at it, otherwise it's unreliable. You can drop the portal and just do the jump like you would for the achievement. You get to the bottom, jump up the well, and then you get to the ground level again, and I'm not sure where that is. If somebody else could enlighten me, or if I ever figure it out, I might do a follow-up video. And you can technically portal people from ground level at the well to here, which is pretty crazy. So, One last thing I learned, and I don't have the time really to get back up there, but if you're at the goggles pad, you can get down to the top of the ship level and you can just drop off onto the ship deck and get as close to the edge as you can, and you won't be too far, and you can actually portal people from the ship deck to the goggles.
How many ales have I had?